Good afternoon. I'm sitting down doing some sewing, and I don't know, I was just thinking about stuff. I'm really tired today. It's my day off, and I want to do stuff, but I might just have a chill day home, make it clean and perfect, do my school and sewing and reading and stuff. Because I'm not trying to walk nowhere. I'm tired, and yeah. So while I was sewing, I was thinking about how you hear these really common stories, kind of like almost stereotypical, where it's like, oh, my grandma had 9 kids, 7 kids, 5 kids, right? Oh, my grandma loved to sew. Oh, my grandpa had a business. Oh, this and that. And we can always think like we can look up to those people for those things, or like you think that's just like, oh, it's crazy. We couldn't do those things nowadays, right? And to some aspect, I think that's true. But in a lot of ways, I feel like nobody ever adds up all the pieces together to go, damn. Like, I was thinking, like, how would my days look like? Like, I'm not taking care of 9 kids right now, and quilting, and working, and doing all this and that, and making bread. Lord have mercy. Like this older generation of people who did do stuff like that wasn't so uncommon. Incredible, incredible. Let me give you your roses, babe. They're right here. Roses. That's just like magnificent to me, especially when I'm sitting down here so tired. Sometimes I'll beat myself up. I'll be like, ah, you're only scheduled for 6 hours today, and I don't throw a fit like outwardly, but in my head I'm like, oh God, I don't want to be here. And it's like you can't even do a 6 hour shift without complaining. Like, what's wrong with you? And like a lot of times I'll beat myself up or kind of like pick at it myself for stuff like that to try and usually it helps and it makes me be like, yeah, you're right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. And it's like, and then now I'm so tired and I'm like, you have this whole day off and you're just gonna waste it and sit around and be tired. How can you? You have all this stuff you have to do and be on top of it. Because if you're not on top of it, like, pff, there it goes, babe. And so, I don't know. I was just thinking about all this stuff, and I was just like being impressed by other people, even though it's like also picking at me. I like want to give people their roses, which I feel like a lot of people don't do. Like, a lot of people just stay here, which is jealous. But it's like you don't travel around when you think about these things and feel different ways. It's weird. And you can tell I'm tired. I didn't shave or wash my face. Or maybe I did. I don't know. It's already 2. But yeah, I'm just here in my bed. And I got my little sewing going on. I tried to do school for like 10 minutes today. And I was like, oh, no, I ain't doing that. I look like I did drugs. Like, look at my eyes. They're all puffy. I didn't. I didn't. I swear. But yeah, I'm just like in my room soaking up the good vibes and recharging, I guess. I don't know, I'm lucky. I've been working like a dog at this store. Like one day off a week, it feels like. Even though when I look at the schedule, I guess I get 2, but it's like it don't feel like that. Cuz it's like work 6 days in a row, one day off. Work one day, day off. Work 4 day in a row, day off. Work 5 day in a row, day off. Work one day off. And it's just like, oh Lord, it's been grinding me down. Uh, but I'm young. Like I got a lot more shifts ahead of me, babe. Even if it ain't at this store. So I'm trying to just sit, be pretty, soak it up, get my check, which I've been making good money. Working so hard. Um, which is nice. That's a nice thing. Because now on my days off, I get to go shop. Like, I spent $70 my last day off, and I didn't have to think about it at all. I didn't feel guilty at all. I was like, this is why we clocked in. This is why. Yeah, and that makes me feel good. Buying something I really like. Because I showed you guys a little bit. I like old stuff. And if I like old stuff, you always gotta buy it now. Because it's only gonna get older and rarer and more expensive. Or worse, it's not gonna exist anymore. It's not gonna be an option. It's not gonna be a flavor. Because, like, imagine people in the 1800s could buy stuff from the 1700s, realistically. And they could probably even find it for free, right? But now, if you said, oh, all my furniture is from the 1700s, people would be like, that's impossible, right? So I really like 1920s, 30s, 40s stuff. And the only way I'm going to have that stuff when I'm 90, 80, 70 and continue to enjoy it is if I get it now, bitch. Oh, you didn't hear that? Don't report me. No, I did not cuss. But my point, like, I love this vintage style of stuff. I just think the materials, the choices, the history, it's also rich, also beautiful, something I appreciate, and I want to keep partaking in it and find some favorites and bring them along with me for this fucking show I'm on. And yeah, I'm disappointed. I can't go. I'm just wasting my day today. Blowing rings, I guess. Like, your girl has a vape problem. But I'm on top of that too. Yeah. I was thinking about my grandpa when he was 21, which he didn't necessarily say what he was doing when he was 21 because he's been dead for like 10 years. But I hear stories from people that were his friends recently and like some other stuff, and they all sound like I just went to this family reunion kind of thing, and they all were telling me like, oh, when you're 21, don't feel bad you ain't got nothing, because that's when you build it. That's when you start everything. And I was going like, okay, but whatever. Another day of not building, just chilling, resting. Show you this really cool thing I've been sewing. Let's see how am I gonna do this. So this one, I think it's like, oh no. Okay, this one, I think it's like inspired by stamps and like letters. It kind of looks like a letter with a stamp on it. You can tell this is, oh God. Yep, that's my hand. Okay, you can tell like this is blue here, and this one's like pink here. I got a yellow one, a green one. And right now I'm working on this purple one. But you can tell I kind of like to throw other colors in. Like I got blue and brown. And this purple one is like purple and black right now. I'm working on it. Yeah. I don't know if you saw any of that. I'll read you my to-do list today. Ooh. We got read chapter 1 of my giant textbook. We have write some postcards. I want to get my costume idea for Halloween set out, and just so I can look at it and start thinking about what am I going to do with it. Do some sewing, which I'm on top of that one. Always am. YouTube video. Oh, and today I was going to do a Facebook meetup and get some fabrics off this lady who has this big storage unit of fabrics. And yesterday at 5, while I was working, she messaged me about it, and at 9 or at like 8 I messaged her like, yes, I'm still on, like, let's do it. She saw it that night, didn't reply, and then this morning I was like, hey, are we still on? And she was like, no, I'm selling it to somebody who wants to buy everything. You cannot come and look at it. Which I respect because business, but I'm also like a little heartbroken. But I told her I understood and that it's okay. But that just tells me the world wanted me to stay home today. So yeah. Okay, bye.